Well, we almost lost. We just almost lost Beards in the wind. How about that? Shawn and I are down here at a
toy store.
This
is Parts Are Us.
This is Parts Are Us. I mean, there's gotta be a draft around here somewhere. Did I say draft? I meant draft.
Oh, look at that old buck. Is that a Jaguar?
I don't know.
Oh, that is an old Jaguar.
So,
I like looking at the old stuff.
Shawn and I are doing our monthly tour of the toy store, and that's a good looking seat.
That's a mini seat.
So, I wanted to take the opportunity to introduce another one of our trucks that you're going to see later in this video. A while back, Shawn and I went to, where did we go, Shawn? South of Richmond.
Yeah, Petersburg.
And we picked up a 1970, what?
1976
There
F100.
Perfect.
Yeah, had 36 reverse gears.
Yep, 36 reverse gears, and we luckily found something that said forward in the transmission. But we're here today looking for a gauge cluster.
But somehow I found a Jaguar that, I like looking at the old cars here.
I can't take him anywhere. It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So we're here today looking for a gauge cluster, and we need one for the red truck, because we've done some swapping on some parts to get it right. So why and what are we looking for?
All right, so from doing research, I found that in the 70s, the gauge clusters were made of a very brittle, like a plastic that the moment you pull it out, it disintegrates. So between the years of 1981 and 1991, it's the same gauge cluster.
Is that a Karmagia?
Possibly. I think it is. I think so. But so for the 76, not the 77 apparently, but for 76, you can use a gauge cluster out of an 81 to 91 Econoline van. So that's what we're here looking for today. But I'm scatterbrained, and I found a Jaguar that I don't even know why I'm looking at it.
You guys need to check this thing out. He's looking at it either, but we found this Jag. And seriously, we come here where we know.
Basically new. Let's fire it up.
Let's give her the. Well, we come here, and seriously, it could only take us like half an hour to get what we need and pull it. But we're going to be here for a few hours, so you might see a little bit of footage of us walking around pulling parts. All right, let's go look at the Karmagias. The brake pedal's not working.
He's having way too much fun.
Fucking move it!
Turning.
Introducing Red today. This is the truck we bought from Richmond. It's a piece of shit, and we love it.
I think that was a bit aggressive.
Hey, Dexter. So today on Left to Right, I'm trying to introduce Red, the 76 F100 that we picked up in Richmond a while ago. Before we started this channel, we've taken her with us a little bit. Where's Shawn? He's going poop again, so I get to introduce this video by myself. Oh well, I don't mind, but it'd be nice to have him here because it is his truck. What are the wrenches for?
These are for bolts and nuts. They ratchet too.
We don't need them.
We need wrenches.
Okay.
Okay, I just hold them. Welcome back to Left to Right with Shawn and
Matt.
What do you identify as?
Apache Helicopter.
Apache Helicopter. Today, we want to introduce to you Red. 1976 F100 that we found in Petersburg,
Did you
Virginia.
say 66?
76?
76.
I may have said 66 because that was our other truck that we just recently rescued, which you saw that in the last video, hopefully, if you're following us. But anyway, this 1976 F100 302 that we've already done a little bit of work to, but we want to catch you guys up.
Put a carb on here. Wop, wop, wop.
Power. It says Edelbrock, so that means like 7,000 horsepower easily.
That's go fast.
Yeah, easily. It's got shiny stuff, so that makes it go fast too. We want to catch you guys up in this build because we've actually done quite a bit of work to this truck. And now it's time for you to see everything we've done. So our local parts store, Pep Boys, was going out of business. So when we got this truck, it was perfect timing. We had it sitting here. We weren't really sure where we wanted to go with this build. I wanted rat rod, and he finesses things more than I finesse things, and he builds some really fancy stuff. I'm just like, leave the rust. I just want it to run. But so I was able to get an intake, valve covers, distributor, just little things, and then we upgraded pulley, fan. Just a lot of things because the guy that we got the truck from, I'm not sure, this thing had like pulleys from 42 different vehicles. They were stacked. It was all over the place. But we were able to find a carburetor on Facebook Marketplace that was brand new, guy never used it. It's like everything for this build has been really budget based. And that's what we like to do a lot is budget builds to show you guys that you can do this as well on a budget. It doesn't have to be, tens of thousands of dollars to build a little fun truck or car to run around in. But we've done, it's the first time I've ever made my own spark plug wires. I'd never done it before, and I just jumped in there. Got creative with the fuel line. I wanted that to mimic like a moonshine still. So we've got Edelbrock intake, Edelbrock carb. What size carb is that? Do you remember?
No.
It's a 72,000 triple pumper HD
650?
4200. This sounds about right. So we've got a few different things we need to do. I've been working on some wiring, which I enjoy, but kind of lost my drive on it. We've got new vacuum lines, new fuel lines, new hoses, radiator, a lot of junkyard stuff. And just really making this thing come together. We've got a little bit of wiring to finish today. We were going to put headers on today, another Facebook Marketplace find. We're going to actually switch these valve covers around. But on the headers, we've got to do some framework. We got to notch the frame just a little bit to get it to clear. And let's see where we can take this. But I'm going to let Matt introduce all the suspension stuff we've done because that's been a lot of fun. And we couldn't have done it without the little lift we had, I'm sure of that, because that was a lot of work. So let's jump over to Matt.
Take two. So, what we've done down here on this truck is Shawn went through and rebuilt the bearings for the wheel hubs and the rotors and the brake calipers, and replaced all that stuff. And we also got a lowering control arm kit from just a friend of a friend. These are, I forget the name of the brand, but there's only like one brand of lowering control arm you can get. So we got these twin I-beams that lower the truck, bring it down, got the struts hooked back up, got the brake lines, the new rubber brake lines here. The only thing left we have to do here is the hard brake lines. But right now the truck is sitting a lot lower and it's got new meats and wheels on it. After changing the wheels on this truck, it completely changed the dynamic, in my opinion. And to bring it down just another 3 inches really helped that look. So I'm gonna give you guys a little view of the wheels and then we're gonna hop into getting those headers installed on the motor. Shawn went ahead and picked up these 15x5 steel wheels and put Avenger D GT Mastercraft wheels on it. This really changed the look of this truck. I'm gonna put the same wheels I think on on the green truck. It just really helps the truck, man. The wheels change it. So we're gonna let this thing down, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Bring the thunder. And we're down.
TikTok. I hear it all the time, and it's sketchy.
Let's grab these headers. We're gonna get them out the back of the truck.
Yeah, there are gray headers. I never painted them. I don't know why. I don't even know what that right now is for.
Good old secondhand exhaust manifolds. They're Patriot exhaust products. I hope they sound good.
So do I.
I hope they fit.
So do I. That's that side.
Nah, I want them upside down.
I'm okay with that.
That would be fun.
Why can't we put them coming straight out the front?
I don't think they work that way.
You sure?
Nope, not at all. So this side, we've got to get the transmission cooler lines off, and then we have to notch the frame, right? That side should fit.
Haven't test fit this side, but it should fit.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and test fit this side first, because if we're good here, we can get this bolted up. We're done with that, and then put all our focus on trimming the frame down, any grinding, cutting, because you do the drilling. I did the cutting.
You do the grinding.
That sounded a lot better in my head when I was going to say that, but
We can write it down.
write it down.
You should write it down. Where are the bolts? So yeah, where that notch is in the frame, we need to take that straight back past the first rivet over the cross member.
Okay.
And that should clear. So that's easy enough. Basically just follow the transmission line that you already have in there.
I thought we swept all that up.
So we test fitted the headers. It hits the frame on this side, so we're gonna take a 1/2 inch off with the death wheel. He's gonna do it, not me. He runs the grinder, I run the drill. This side needs the shift linkage to come off. Then the header would clear and we have to pick up the shift linkage. Probably a floor shifter, because why not?
Well, this truck was a 3-speed manual. And that changed.
So we're gonna change things. He's gonna get a grinding wheel.
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
Pull this dirt right up in your teeth.
There. What in the hell? Well, those are some bubblegum welds. That's some big league chew right there. There's transmission fluid in it. 6 hours later. That doesn't look bad. I'm gonna try to get a nice 45-degree angle there so it at least looks appealing. So as Matt's complaining about me moving the truck with my big old belly, if you look down there, you see that shift linkage. That's what I'm hitting. You can see the scratches on it from where my header hit it. And on his side, we had to trim the frame right there.
Oh, light, that would be nice.
And hopefully, it looks like it clears. It's still pretty close, but it looks like it clears. Definitely gave us the clearance we needed. We still haven't got all the bolts in, but we know that it's going to work. We think anyway. We think we know. We think we know what we don't know that we know that we know. So here's the linkage I have to get off because it's hitting, as you can see, there's the gray paint where it's hitting. This truck was a manual 3-speed on the column, as you can see there. That's from the shifting linkage for the old transmission. Then somebody made it an automatic, and that's not going to last long, but it's going to be here for now. This is not stock. This is all pieced together. So we're going to take this apart. We did Matt says he saw a floor shifter in a truck we just saw at the junkyard. So I'll probably grab that tomorrow and figure that out. We're going to get this crap off here and get this other header mounted.
There's first. There's second. Let's go ahead and put it in drive. There's reverse.